going on, everybody? I'm Danny, and welcome to the Vinyl Lounge. That is the Gits. Now, if you're not familiar with the Gits, I believe they're out of Seattle, or were out of Seattle, because they are no longer. Unfortunately, the lead singer, Mia Zapata, was brutally murdered. There's a whole documentary on her and what happened. Very interesting, very sad. But yeah, their records are very hard to come by. They only put out a few records. I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3, but so this was the RSD record that was put out. Now, the shop that I went to did not have any of these. This is one that was on my top of my list that I wanted, because again, their stuff is really hard to find, very expensive. But yeah, one of my friends that I meet up at the RSD shows told me about this website. It's RSD something. I'm not sure what it's. I think what they do is they're kind of like go through other stores that need to get rid of their stuff, and it funnels through them somehow. I'm not sure how it all works, but I don't care as long as I get it. And it was I don't even know if I paid for it. This says $25, so I was happy to get it. And the vinyl looks really, really cool. It is a clear, kind of a marbled, I guess you'd say it's marbled, really cool looking. And that song that I was playing was Daily Bread. That's my favorite song from them. I don't know all their stuff because I don't have any of it, but and I really haven't had a chance to really go through this, but it's really cool stuff. It's sad what happened to him. You know, who knows what would have happened if you know, a tragic incident had to happen. But anyways, so yeah, that is the Gits, and this is their RSD record, and it's all live tracks. So yeah, if you can find it, I recommend it. Check it out. It's pretty cool. And so one of the other RSD records that I missed out on, this is something I get every year, and this is the Jazz Dispensary. And this one, I literally got it today. My friend that I meet up at the RSD shows with, he's pretty savvy about finding these online, and he found this for me, picked it up for us. So I went and picked it up today, and they're really cool. They're always cool albums. The last 2 artwork I think kind of suck, but anyways, here's the inner sleeve. It's got the tracks, and their vinyl is always the best looking. I don't know if this shows up, hopefully with the light. It's green, kind of marbled with a pearl to it. They're just beautiful records. Every year they don't let me down. I mean, they're just really great. Good listens, just kind of chill. You do what you're doing through the house and listen to it. It's all I really like their stuff. But yeah, check them out. And this is the Jazz Dispensary. They always put out some good records every year. So that was my missing links to the last record store day. So the stuff I have to show you right now is all stuff that I pick up at my favorite place down in San Diego, and that's Record City. So I saw Graham post this on Instagram, and I had to have it. He was nice enough to hold it for me. This is Iron Maiden's Live After Death, and you may ask yourself, well, you just showed one not long ago. What's so special about this one? Well, it's very special, but looks kind of normal. It's a gatefold, like they all are. But the difference with this one is, this is a 2013 edition, and it's more or less picture discs. And it's just the collectability of it for me. limited edition picture disc, 1 of 8 limited edition heavyweight vinyl. I haven't done enough research on it. 1 of 8. I mean, there's 4 pictures. Do they mean they have? There's 8 pictures? I'll have to dig, but I'm happy to have this one. This is not a cheap record. I did get a good deal on it, but and it's not easy to find. And I will show you what the pictures look like. And this thing was just minty fresh. So, oh my God. Okay, let's try to do this. Okay, so you got that. And I heard that this could have possibly been the original cover for the album. I don't know if that's true or not. It's not that it's a bad picture. I think all of his, Derek Briggs' artwork is always amazing. I'm glad they went with the picture they chose. That's one of probably my most favorite album art there is out there, outside of this one. And let's see, here's the other one. This is that. And one of my other favorites, I had this t-shirt when I was a kid, and that goes into why this one is so special to me. I actually was at the show they recorded some of these tracks at. So this was the March 14th, 1985 at the Long Beach Arena. I was there for some of it. So one of the best concerts I ever went to. I'll never forget it. Oh my God, it was the first time I saw Iron Maiden, and it was just, if you've never been to an Iron Maiden concert, you just have to go. You don't even have to like the music. The show that they put on is amazing. I don't know how you can't like the music, but I can't say enough. But good album, great album. I'd say if you haven't listened to them, start with that. It's a good beginner. It covers all their hits. But so that being said, as I'm there, I'm looking through the used bins, of course, or he's got a couple, and I saw this. So this is Horace Silver Quintet, and this is the Tokyo Blues. So I'm looking at it. It's Blue Note, and I can see that this is not a repress. This is an original one, or a fairly old one. Turns out this is a 1962, and I'm like, man, that's like the year it probably came out, and I'm if I'm not mistaken, it is like a Blue Note and he had it marked at $35, and I just like, dude, why is that $35? I mean, that's probably $100 record or whatever. And so I looked at it, and there's your label, and there was just kind of a marker. You know, I thought it was a scratch, and I said, how does that scratch affect the play? And he says, it's not a scratch, it's a mark. And Blue Note are known for having deep grooves, so this was more or less a mark. It really did not affect it. We did a test. He played it for me, and I heard like maybe a couple ticks. There was no skipping involved, and it sounded great. I'd never heard the album before, really liked it, and he offered me a price I couldn't refuse. So very happy to have that. And then I kept, you just can't stop at one. So I came across another one that I missed out on that I was hoping to find, and lo and behold, this is Siouxsie and the Banshees, All Souls. So if you're not familiar with this is basically Siouxsie's favorite songs, or songs that she picked out. So there's it kind of a greatest hits, I guess, in a way. There's the inner sleeve, and they do have this out, but I missed out on the colored version. So I was really surprised to see this, and it was really cheap. It was like $15, and in just immaculate condition. It has one of my favorite songs on there, Spellbound, Halloween. There's some really good songs on here. Peekaboo, which leads me into my next album. Someone must have came in there and got rid of some of Siouxsie stuff, because here was Peekaboo single. And I really don't see Siouxsie and the Banshees singles. In fact, I never see them. So I'm like, I'm going to get this. You just don't see these very often. And so it's just 3 tracks. You got two versions of Peekaboo, and then on side 2 you've got False Face and Catwalk. And it's cool. Peekaboo's not my favorite song, but I mean, you just don't see these very often, so I had to grab it. And it was fairly cheap, it was around $12 or something like that. But so the last but not least, now this is a band that Graham turned me on to. I had not heard them, and he asked if I was interested, and I said, okay, you know, go ahead and order me one. And before I got down there and picked it up, I listened to it on Spotify, and I wasn't like thrilled. And this is the Defiant. So this is more or less kind of a super group. You got Dickie Barrett from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, one of the guys from The Offspring, a couple dudes from I don't know where. It's not bad. This is, I think this came out in 2023. This is a green vinyl, lime green. I'm still on the fence whether I want to open this up and keep it, because I got to give it another listen. It's not like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, which Dickie Barrett plays in. It's not, you know, anywhere kind of like ska, but you know his voice when you hear it. He's got that gritty voice, but it's not bad. I just don't know if I'm sold on it yet. So, and I'm starting to get, I've got too much. I've got to start weeding some of this shit out. But anyhow, give it a listen, see what you think. The Defiance. And yeah, so that's it. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And come check out my next video. Thanks.